Hey, happy Thanksgiving, you guys out there. I hope you guys are having a great Thanksgiving. A lot of times I like to drop some news off of the video game news, and I was working out and I was looking into some. I like to get on, you know, this certain site. So, Games Radar had this article, and it was called. Have you guys seen this? This is a blatant ripoff of Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean, I've seen gameplay, and it looks identical. Like they just took everything from Horizon Zero Dawn, and they just copied and pasted, and just made their own characters. It's almost the same type of colors, same type of. Well, I'll read. It says new open world survival game called Shameless, amid comparison to Horizon Zero Dawn. Although it'll play more like Power World with robot creatures. I don't know what Power World is, but I'll go ahead and read it. It says Light of Motrium is set in a world overran by colossal machines. Okay. Upcoming open world survivor game Light on Motrium is already turning heads, but perhaps not for the right reasons. It is been called shameless in comparison to Guerrilla Games Horizon series. I mean, if you guys get on and look for this, it's called Light of Motrium. It looks just like uh, Horizon Zero Dawn. As just Gus Gus Masu reports, developer Polaris Quest is a subsidiary of Tencent Games, and to its credit, its survival and crafting games looks very pretty and lush and vibrant environments, but something about it feels rather familiar. It's set in a world overrun by colossal machines. And well, everyone who played Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West will know that concept well. The machines populating light of Monstrum's world are called mechanical mills, like animals, mechanical animals, mechanic mechanic animals, and they look like they could be direct relatives to Aloy's mechanic foes. Uh, you've been forgiven for making one bull-like mechanic animals for one horizon broadheads, for example. Their placement in the aforementioned Lust world makes everything seem even more similar uh, to the Horizon vibes, and undeniable, and onlookers have been quick to point that out. So when I was some of these, I don't know why they just can't put regular words in some of these things. But anyway, I happened to look at this morning. I was like, this looks pretty. I said, this looks pretty decent. I looked at it, I said, boy, this looks like Horizon Zero Dawn. It looks like they took everything from Horizon Zero Dawn, and whoever this developer was, just like, oh, let's just make a game just like it. Let's just make it a different name, and let's just, you know, I know they got something different, but if you look at the gameplay of this, it looks identical. It's like they just took everything from Horizon Zero Dawn and they just copy and pasted. I'm cautiously amused there is no shame left, says Dr. Shirkem Todo, the CEO of Japan Game Industry Consultancy of Kutan Games. And that's about all it has. I thought it would have more, but it's 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 exactly like Horizon Zero Dawn. So anyway, if you guys get a chance, I know I wasn't saying some of the names right, because sometimes when I try to read something, the way they run the sentence, if I was to make an article, it'd just be as plain as all good out, where you could just read it. But it's 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 I'm surprised that Guerrilla Games and Sony's not even do anything about that. Maybe they just don't care. But this is a PC game, but it's coming out, and it's called Light of Motrium, and it's a PC game, and it's I mean, if you guys look at the colors of the machines, you look at the lush environment, uh, and it just look like they just. Only thing I have to say about this is that yeah, you could let this just slide because maybe you could just let it go by, but if this keeps up, that means everybody gonna be trying to copy and paste Horizon Zero Dawn. Sometimes I think there have to be a uh, a point to where you can't just take a game and just that's like saying Microsoft going to try to make a carbon copy of a Joe and Ellie, but just call it something else. And Sony would look at it and go, "This is exactly like our game. You just took names out and you made everybody look different." You know what I mean? You got to come up with your own stuff, man. I know it's rough out here and I know it's very competitive, but man, these things about getting a quick buck. If they get away with this, uh, then I guess they're gonna get away with it. My biggest problem is if they get away with this, that means that these other companies are gonna try to do the same thing because it's gonna be a quick buck. Uh, I know it's rough out here making games. I know it's rough out here to try to get these games to sell and all that kind of stuff. But there's got to be a point to where this can't be allowed. Now, am I mad about this? No, but I'm just shocked that this company has got a game coming out that looks so identical to that game. It is so. Just do me a favor when you get a chance. If anybody y'all looking at this, the game is actually called Light of Motrium, and it's set in a world overrun by colossal machines. It's the same thing as Horizon Zero Dawn. It's the same thing, except it's a PC game, and it's a chick. They got a chick being, like an Aloy looking chick, except she's more slender looking. She's more slender looking. But the thing it's no big. I was surprised because I was like, whoa, that looks just like Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean, the same type of movement, same kind of, and she's flying all these machines. Even though Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, she was able to fly on those machines, but Horizon Zero Dawn, the first game, Aloy didn't, ride on, you know, fly on any machines. Plus, she didn't have that wing thing. But this one shows her riding on something like mechanical pterodactyl looking thing. You know those pterodactyls back in the dinosaur days. But anyway, I told you guys I like to drop some video news when I find one. So if you guys come across that, let me know in the comments what you think it is, or you don't think it's no big deal. It is a PC port, but I just thought that it's just, I don't know. I mean, man, it just freaks me out because when you look at it, it looks just like Horizon Zero Dawn. I got it on my other phone, so I don't know if it'll pick it up very good, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it looks like right there. Just it's crazy how similar it looks to Horizon Zero Dawn. So anyway, yeah. Hope you guys heard me. I felt like maybe I didn't talk loud enough. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless.